sound? You're good. This is good. But it's a 80, 75.
Oklahoma Native American Association. I am also Comanche and Osage, and I would like to thank Danielle for this opportunity to serve as co-host for the Winter Solstice Fashion Show.
So to start off the night, I wanted to do something a little special. I wanted to have some elders speak just to share community knowledge, morals, values. And I will have Margaret Lucci come up to the stage. And then after her, Marlene Glass-Ballard will be speaking as well. So if Margaret can go ahead and come up to the stage. So we will also have people here, specifically her granddaughters, doing sign language for our audience members that are disabled.
My name's Margaret Lecce. I'm a full-blood Cherokee, and I've lived in the days when we didn't do things like this. We kept our mouths shut. But this is really a big thing for Tahlequah, Oklahoma. I brought my daughter up here, Angela Castor, to do a sign language and a prayer in sign language. And I do think sign language and Cherokee go hand in hand, because that's what they used to use as a way of communication a long time ago. So if y'all would bow your heads, I would say to have her do the Lord's Prayer in sign language. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us of our trespasses and forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. And go ahead to go, in a ginela atage toht. Go ahead, chick, galulog skin, lane gets to nest. Clatica tage you. So, hello, Heniga, you kilo, yinala, chessy, and the Nelakieli said. Skin no, we got scared to give us the hour daily. Diga tage, didn't God get hasty. And now, hand that the Sanigos go the last day. I said, I want everybody to get along and to love one another, because that's where we get our strength. And if we continue to do that, I think the Lord will bless us as a nation, as a Cherokee nation here, and all the other tribes. I believe it's about time all the tribes got together and not look at color or greed, and look at for what you can do for your Indian people, because it's been a long time. We still have a war going, and we're going to have to stick together. And another thing I wanted to share is how I got to know Danielle. She's the mother of my I call her my grandbaby, and we call her Chunky. And Danielle has really been trying to put this together, so I wish that everybody would give her the support that she needs. And we just, I mean, this is something big for tribes, of all tribes, and she's trying to include everybody. And I think she's came in this with just with very little help, monetary wise or physically helping. She didn't get very much help done, but I see that she got a lot done here, and she's got a very good heart for doing what she does. And that's about all I got to say. And I'm real nervous at this. I haven't practiced this, and I've never spoken in a big public like this before. But I just appreciate everybody being here and supporting her. Thank you.
So our next speaker is Marlene Glass-Ballard.
Sione God, uli helisti, Gigi Luca Kosai. I'm a little nervous too, because I don't even, like where I work at my office, if you go across the railroad tracks, you're going to go into town. And people will say, did you see that so-and-so, or did you see this in town? I say, no. When I get off work, I don't even go across the railroad tracks. So, like, I don't go out in public a lot, but I love to garden and do all that stuff. But I really appreciate Danielle for giving me this opportunity. And anyway, I'm gonna do the best I can. Sa hoya tau toa chalagika ko iya tano seho ena awatan sito lai jikatu wa ha kalitjalek jawuni skin. My name is Marlene Glass Ballard. I grew up in the Greasy community in Adair County. I'm a fluent Cherokee speaker, and I'm very happy and honored to be asked to speak tonight. First of all, I would like to thank Danielle Campbell for allowing me this opportunity to speak for a few minutes. She has been working very hard to reach her goals as a designer, a model, an actress, and first of all, a mother. And I'm very glad to support her. And at this time, let's everybody give her a round of applause, and her assistance, and her help. Thank you. Ethiopia, Ethiopia. Do not need Dini Nitan, sorry, Nitan da yoskani, Tota Catalina Nicata. No lesku, June dog gay you gay saying, see Tonelo Nigot June daughter Nilut at gay saying. And this is exactly like Margaret was talking about. Native women come from a strong bloodline of strong, empowered women, full of perseverance, with a strong connection to family. As many Native men and women have probably been raised in a home who was taught some type of craft or cooking skills to which they can carry on as a tradition that was a skill for survival by our ancestors. Nikata han to daga tussa ge yona igata starte no le gusti go nati a san hena on tin tusk ti te hotan ke hon. You need to teach your young people. I'm sure that somewhere in your lifetime that you had a significant, relative, like an aunt or an uncle or a mom, sister, who was older than you, grandma, grandpa, that taught you something about the old ways. And now it's your turn. You were given that opportunity. Now it's your turn to turn around and pay that back for them. That's how it was a long time ago. Like right now, they're fighting in Ukraine. And I'm sure that a lot of those people, they already knew how to survive because that's a poor country. But what about us? If they turned all our power off tonight, how many of y'all would know how to make it? A lot of people don't, because we see our young people like this all day long. And we gotta say, hey, put that phone down for a little while. Let me show you how to light a fire. Do you know how to start a fire? Not very many people do. When that fire goes out in that stove, you're gonna freeze. That's what I was taught. I was taught how to make it. If we didn't have this, we didn't always have hamburgers. Sometimes we just had beans and gravy. That's how we got by. But, in these days and times, tla atā ke tīke. Te ta tōna wāti ho, he ta tā te nūtan. He tana tū tāt u ohistu te le son. Just because somebody's got it better than you think they're acting better. You know, let it go. If somebody's talking about you, let it go. Because you know what? One of these days, that person's going to come up and ask you for help. You just focus on what is ahead of your life, what you need in your life. You don't worry about how this one's making it. How are you making it? I don't mean to sound like a preacher or nothing, but I'm just saying that this is how we were taught in the old ways, you know. We had family values. When someone died, we all, you know, my parents, they would go, the women did the women chores, the men did the men chores. Anymore, when someone dies, they say, let's just go grab a cake from Walmart and take it over there. You know, I mean, that's a good gesture, but I'm talking about love and helping each other, just like our young people. And tonight, we're going to witness this. This is something that nobody has seen in the Native world. These women are breaking down barriers. I don't know all the designers, but they're doing a really good job. And if I knew their names, you know, hey, you know, I want to shout out to all of y'all. Because I'm so proud, because I grew up learning to sew, but I never imagined I would see this, you know. And I'm just very glad. We have a strong heritage, and let's keep it going. And like I said, I'm sorry I was nervous, but I know you'll enjoy this show. And thank you. Waton.
So we will have one more speaker. This is for the 4Next7 group. They are very influential in our community.
Okay, Sion Nagat, Carmen Taylor Dawado. Hello everybody, my name is Carmen Taylor. I'm a Cherokee citizen here in Tahlequah, but today I'm here to speak to you about an organization here in Tahlequah working to try and build bridges for our tribal community members and also create community for all of us here. First, I would like to thank our beautiful and talented host, Danielle Campbell, for providing a platform today for me to speak to you about our organization, 4Next7. So 4Next7 is, according to our founder, Lily Drywater, a discussion and community involvement group. 4Next7 began in February of this year, and so we're still very new. But first and foremost, we're a discussion group because, as we all know, to create change today, first we have to talk about the problems. So, on the last Thursday of every month in the Tahlequah Public Library, we hold an open meeting to the complete public where we discuss issues relating to not only Tahlequah's issues and policy changes, but also that on the more national scale, and how they affect Indigenous communities and how they reflect on Indigenous ideals. 4Next7's goal is to foster a sense of community here in Tahlequah, and that's where our community outreach and involvement events come in. This summer we held our very first event called Community Day, where we had various people teaching crafts such as basket weaving, pottery, finger weaving, and were even provided original coloring pages by a local artist. We had storytellers, singers, speakers, and even free fry bread and beans. It was a completely free event that's only goal was to get community members out and involved with each other. This event served as a way for us to showcase what our community needs, regular gatherings that are free to everybody, Indigenous and non-Indigenous alike, where people can learn about each other's cultures and crafts and eat contemporary and traditional foods in a way that is respectful to all of us. Recently, we also hosted our very first art market last weekend, where we had several local artists, including many that you've seen today as vendors, a silent auction, and an Indian taco sale. By hosting events such as these and working with local Indigenous artists, activists, and community members, we can honor those 7 generations that came before us, and we can create a world better for those 7 generations ahead of us. If any of you are more interested in learning about 4NEXT7, we have a Facebook page. It's numeral 4, next, numeral 7. And then we also have an Instagram page under the same name. Again, I would like to thank all of you for listening today, and I would like to provide thanks again to Danielle Campbell for providing this space for us to speak about our organization. Wadon.
Hello to all of our lovely speakers. That was very motivational. I'm glad that my speakers were able to make it tonight. It was a pleasure hearing that. We're having a little bit of a trouble with the projectors at the moment. Oh, you got it? Okay, so now we are going to be starting the show. Okay. Sorry, having a few technical difficulties. Okay, you can go ahead and start.
everyone's sitting here for a while, so we'll just do a short little break. You guys keep the lights, please.
next fashion designer is Sierra Scraper Floyd. She is an Oklahoma native who began sewing by hand to personalize her Barbie's wardrobe. As she grew, so did her dreams and the sizes of clothing she learned to make. Sierra loves designing alternative style wear that still embraces elements of traditional wear. Sierra is an enrolled member of the Cherokee Nation of Oklahoma and has kinship ties to the United Keetoowah Band. Sierra is the proud mother of Phoenix, Siberius, and Maverick, who push her every day to continue working as a Native artist. Without any further ado, we are going to introduce Sierra Scraper's line now. And that was Sierra Scraper's fashion line. Let's give a round of applause to her models and to Sierra. And now I would like to introduce an entertainer for this evening, Mr. Kelly Ankew.
Indian girls, hi-ya na, hey-yo, hi-ya, hey-yo, hi-ya no. Whee. Round dance songs were composed for their beauty.
I'd like to say Wado and Aho to Kelly Anq, who is Kiowa and Cherokee from Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Tonight is a special night because it's featuring 7 Native American designers, and they are from various tribes. That is also true with the models that are modeling tonight. And I am happy to know that some of these models were ladies that I went to Sequoia High School with back in 1999-2000. And so a few of them I know. One of the models is Kiowa and Apache from Anadarko, Oklahoma. And that is Shanna Audubon Manning. And Whitney Warrior also was one of my classmates at Sequoia High School when I attended there. And there's also a new friend of mine that is from Muskogee, Oklahoma. Her name is Elena Strobel-Gallardo, and she is a new member of the Muskogee, Oklahoma Native American Association. It's always a special honor to be here at Northeastern State University. I am proud to say that I'm an alumnus of NSU, and I'm a 5th generation alumni from the beginning of the Cherokee Female Seminary. A little bit of my background is my father, his great-grandmother, attended the original Cherokee Female Seminary and got her teaching certificate and was a school teacher at the Gwing Snake District, the Peavine School. Her name is Nanny Whitmire. Then my father's grandmother, Annabelle Klein, attended school at the Cherokee Female Seminary, the newer one, which is located here on campus. I obtained my bachelor's degree in mass communications with an emphasis in broadcast journalism, and I minored in Native American studies. When I gave my introduction earlier, I only gave a tribal introduction in my Cherokee language. But I would also like to acknowledge a couple of my close Comanche relatives, my Osage relatives. So at this time, I would just like to say in Osage, I know there's an Osage designer here, so maybe her family is here in the crowd. So I would like to say Howe Dahe. And also here tonight, there's representatives of all three of our Osage districts. So Jessica Moore Harjo is a fashion designer who belongs to the Osage Nation, and she is from the Gray Horse District. And in our Osage language, we say Pasuli. Also, there's one of the sponsors tonight is the organization that I belong to, Muskogee, Oklahoma Native American Association. We have members from our organization here, and a few of our members are from the Pawhuska district, and we call that the Wakakali. My mom and I are from the Hominy district, and that is pronounced Zonzoli. I am very thankful that Danielle Campbell chose me to be a co-host in her fashion show, and I told her when I met her that back in 1999, I was a model here in this ballroom during the Symposium of the American Indian. And I was told that that fashion show will be taking place again in April next year during the Symposium of the American Indian. And that's always exciting to see to be revived, because I feel like fashion design in our Native culture is our fashion designers telling their stories about their tribes and about their tribal customs and how their tribal people dressed long ago. But tonight you will see modern, traditional, and contemporary Native fashion designs here tonight by various people. And not all of the models are women. There are a few Native American men who will be modeling some unique and beautiful outfits. So I just wanted to say that much, and I believe we're going to have an intermission, I think. Our next designer that will be showcasing her fashion designs is Charlotte Wolf. And Char has coordinated and enjoys teaching culture and art all over Eastern Oklahoma public schools. She has also traveled as far as California and has done several presentations in universities as well. She earned her Bachelor's of Arts in American Indian Studies at Northeastern State University, pre-law at University of Arkansas, certified medical administrative assistant. Char was recently honored by the United Ketua Band as a tradition keeper. She is also a cultural activist, including Stance at Standing Rock and Stance for Baby Veronica. Char encourages all upcoming Indigenous talent and positive involvement with the communities. Char Kingfisher Wolf is a designer in the Saturday show and is excited to showcase her work. Without any further ado, Char Kingfisher Wolf.
Oh, Babylon never care about our heritage. Stand up right now as one. Beneath our morning sun, I say, all we really need is love. Learn from the guidance and from above.
Prophecy tells us all generations will hear. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Stand up with the First Nations and our people that been living here for thousands of years.
Stand up.
We've been fighting for our freedom since the Nina and the Pinta and the Santa Maria.
Stand up.
Like Geronimo, Sitting Bull, Red Cloud, Crazy Horse, Leonard Peltier.
Stand up.
Now they poisoning the waters for our sons and our daughters, so we on the frontier.
We won.
One nation, one cause, one people, one tribe. Now it's us against the pipeline. Get on your feet for Standing Rock, and we'll show you how strong we could be when we unify.
To all my native people, recognize yourself, keep your head up. To all my tribal people, recognize yourself, keep your head up. To all my native people, to all the original people, to all my indigenous people, recognize yourself, keep your head up.
Stand up, 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 stand up.
Feels weird picking it up.
My eagle eyes, my eagle eyes. Marching down the street in my lightning feet and the shines to find to be real. Fake it so I care for the glisten and the glare, and now it's something I'm starting to feel. Eagle eyes, mama eagle eyes, caught a glimpse of her eagle eyes. Eagle eyes, mama eagle eyes.
anything that's different about a verbal vacation
All
home?
right. Charlotte Kingfisher Wolf. All right. Okay. And now we will go to intermission at this time. We have a special performance this evening from Gabriella Nagel, and she is going to be playing the flute.
Well, hi. I'm sure some of you guys just saw me walk not too long ago. I actually have been playing flute for 10 years now. I just turned 20, so. I'm actually part of the Eastern Band tribe, so my reservation is up in North Carolina, and I just thought I'd play a song for you. I don't really know what I'm going to play yet, but it'll be good, I promise.
Wado, that was a beautiful song. Let's give her one more round of applause. How many of you all have enjoyed anything that they have at the food truck? There's wonderful Indian tacos. I've been smelling them. I can tell that it smells really great. Have any of you all had any of the Indian tacos or any of the food from the food truck? All right. I can tell that there is some royalty in the audience. And without any further ado, before our next designer comes up, I would like to invite the princesses to come up and give an introduction of themselves.
I'm just checking the mic. Kirat Agya, Agya Toa, Agoy Khan, Goya Goya Da, Lily Akan, University of Oklahoma, Gya Agut Angya. Hello, everybody. Let me take this out, I'm tall. Hello, everybody. My name is Lily Painter. I am a member of the Kiowa tribe of Oklahoma. My Kiowa name is Brings Water. I am a current student at the University of Oklahoma, where I study Native American Studies and English and minor in International Relations. I am the current Miss Indian Oklahoma for 2023. I am really excited to be here. I know Danielle very well. We modeled together at the Teton Tradecloth Fashion Show, and I'm just really happy to see all this come together and have this opportunity for all these beautiful Native designers and models to just come and showcase and just be in community with each other. I love these paths that we're making towards more representation, and I'm just really happy to be here. So.
Sio Tohija Ida Ule Une Lanahi. Hello everyone, my name is Kitana Sommer Foreman. I am a Skatua of the United Katua Band of the Cherokee Indians of Oklahoma, and I would just like to say it's an honor to be here. Representation. And I would just like to thank everyone for also coming and supporting all the artists. It's an honor to be Katua and here and have our people represent as well. So thank you for having me here. Wodo.
Thank you to the visiting princesses for their introductions. I would like to know, did any of you all see the News on 6 interview with Danielle and Alyssa and Sierra? It was a really great interview, and I was very glad to have seen that they had promoted the Winter Solstice fashion show. I also have a little podcast that I call, it's called Good Morning with Sarah Megan Kelly. And I recently interviewed Danielle on my podcast on Wednesday to talk about the fashion show and all of the hard work that has gone on with them organizing, and they have spent months, maybe a year, of planning on all of this for this to happen today. So there is a lot of hard work and dedication that goes on when creating an amazing event such as this. And there is going to be a fashion line coming up. Her name is Jerry Lynn Weber, and her models are getting ready to walk. So I'm going to see if they are ready. While we wait for Jerry Lynn and her models to come, I would like to also introduce some other special invited guests this evening. In the audience, I see that there is the host of the Cherokee Nation TV show, Jennifer Lauren, and I would like to have her come up at this time and just say a couple words.
Osio Nagad, Jennifer Lauren Dawando. Hello everyone, I'm Jennifer Lauren. She caught me right in the middle of an Indian taco from Fry Bread Factory. They are delicious. It's an honor to be here. Thank you so much for having me. I am so excited. We have a Cherokee, Cherokee and other tribal fashion show in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. This is a big deal, and I'm really excited to be here and to see all these fashions walk the runway. It's really exciting. So I'm enjoying myself, and it's good to see a lot of familiar faces and meet some new folks, and excited to see the rest of the show. So thank you so much for having me be here tonight. Wado.
And I also heard that there is a professional Native American boxer from the Pawnee tribe. Is Dennis Knife Chief here?
Aho tada chikste Noah Edie Noah Akitaru family, friends, aho, thank you for having me. It's an honor. Tada chikste Noah Edie, thank you for this good night tonight. It's didahi that we're able to still be here. We got ancestors that went through a lot for us to be here tonight. And it really touches my chiksu, my heart, whenever I see our indigenous peoples, doing great things in good old Oklahoma and all over with these movies. And Danielle doing this is just keen. It stood all, hey, all our ancestors, all the things that they endured, the racism, the stripping of the culture, all of that. It's not going to go in vain. We're still here, and it's just stood all, hey. It's good to see all these beautiful indigenous peoples living their best life and just shooting for the stars. Aho, tada chikste. Thank you for having me.
Now Jerry Lynn Weber's collection.
Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat as you may. In the stillness, remember what you had and what you lost and
While we wait for the next models to come up, I'm actually wearing a designer from the fashion line, Charlotte Kingfisher Wolf. And I was told that I was going to model during an intermission, but while we're waiting for the next designer and her models to line up outside, I wanted to see if this could be an opportunity where I could do the walk for Charlotte Wolf Kingfisher. So.
Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, say ooh. And the days go by like a strand in the wind, in the web that is blown. I begin again. Saying to my friend, baby, nothing else matters. He was no more than a baby then. When he seemed broken hearted, something within him. But the moment that I first lay all alone on the edge of 17. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Said ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. Well, I went today, maybe I will go again tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, well, the music there, well, it was hauntingly familiar. When I see you doing what I tried to do for me, with the words on me pouring and a voice on me fire and a melody, nothing else mattered. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. That's love never expensive when it rains. The sea changes color, the sea does not change. So is the slow, graceful flow of age. I went forth with an angel desire to please on the edge of 17. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing.
We have a sign language interpreter, Kelsey Cooper, and she's going to be interpreting the sign language. And our next fashion designer is Jessica Moore Harjo. Jessica Moore Harjo, PhD, Wiompe is an artist, designer, and educator based in Oklahoma. Jessica's approach to art and design is unique, post-traditional, and grounded in cultural symbolism. Her pieces display intersections of traditional symbolism, traditional ribbon work, florals, applique, elements of nature and other harmonious and symmetric forms with atmospheric color and palettes. Jessica enjoys learning and exploring the relationships between colors and motion, materials, shape, and space. Jessica is the owner of Wiampe Designs, a small business that provides graphic design services and operates as an online design shop with jewelry, wearable art, and other creative design. Jessica was featured designer in the 2021 First Americans Museum grand opening, the 2021 Winter Art Market, FAM, WAM Fashion Show, the Teton Fashion Summit in June 2022, and the Fall 2022 Intertribal Council of the Five Civilized Tribes Conference Fashion Show. One can see Jessica's art and design work at the First Americans Museum, Philbrook Museum of Art, Oklahoma City Automobile Door Tour Alley, Tulsa Art Alley, the Osage Nation Museum, Osage Nation Casinos, and at the Great Plains Art Museum. Contemporary Indignity 2022 exhibit in Lincoln, Nebraska. Upcoming exciting new work includes a public art installation at the Oklahoma State Capitol and a public art mural with Iowa Department of Transportation. Jessica received her Bachelor's of Landscape Architecture from Oklahoma State University with a minor in Studio Art, Master of Arts in Design and Doctor of Philosophy in Design from the University of Minnesota. Her research interests are in design and typography, as well as intersections of cultural and visual representation affecting social awareness and identity. Her doctoral thesis explored the design of Osage orthography stencils in the Osage language classroom. Jessica has worked as an adjunct faculty and professor teaching graphic design and visual art courses. Jessica continues to explore and take on new opportunities to expand her skill set while practicing in her Tulsa-based art studio. A new venture to add to her list, Jessica has a small role in the upcoming Killers of the Flower Moon movie directed by Martin Scorsese, and participated as an extra in the Hulu series Reservation Dogs, Season 2, directed by Sterling Harjo. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce Jessica Moore Harjo's fashion line. Let's hear it for Jessica Harjo, Leon Nepe Designs. At this time, we are going to take a brief intermission before our last fashion designer for the evening. We will be right back after our 10-minute break. was going to say, did you want to use this paper? Because that, I think that has all of the. Nah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Like all these.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And so Stacy puts his hair, and she's the hairstylist.
Okay.
That's just what that means. That always sounds dark.
Okay. All right. Has everybody been enjoying the Winter Solstice fashion show? We are about to introduce the last fashion designer tonight. I would first like to give an introduction. Alyssa Brackett is from the United Katua Band, Cherokee Nation, and she is a fashion designer with her label called Allen Wonderland. When I first heard about this fashion show, I heard that there was a model workshop over at the Tahlequah Armory building. And so I was reading it on Facebook, and I said, this sounds something that maybe I would be interested in, and maybe some other ladies that I know. So I think that I'll, go over there and see what they're doing. And I went to the workshop, and I was surprised to see all of the beautiful faces that you're seeing tonight, auditioning and trying out. And so this has been an overwhelming experience for some of these ladies that have been first-time models. It's an endless job. I know Danielle and Alyssa, and along with the other 5 designers, have worked overnights and early mornings, and so it's a lot of work, but they did a wonderful job promoting this fashion show on News on 6. I'm sure there was plenty of other interviews that they had done, but also I would like to say thank you to Alyssa for allowing me to wear one of her designs in her clothing line. And at this time, I would like to introduce Alyssa Brackett, Allen Wonderland, and her models.
Thank you guys so much. We actually have one more outfit by Alyssa that needs to be seen tonight. It's on Sarah, Megan, Kelly. So you can go ahead and go and do your walk as well. Woo, Sarah, thank you so much for being my co-host tonight. I appreciate you so much. After this, we'll do a final walkthrough so you'll be able to see all the lovely models.
Be our vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dust. wanna be a Ford Cortina. I will never run. If you like your coffee hot, let me be a coffee pot. You call the shots, babe. I just wanna be yours. Secrets I have held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought. Maybe I just wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Let me be your lucky meter, and I'll never run out. Let me be the portable heater that y'all get cold without. I wanna be a steady lotion, hold your hair in deep devotion, at least as deep as the Pacific Ocean. I wanna be yours. Secrets I have held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought.
Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. I just want to take a second real quick and thank some of our sponsors. The first person that I want to thank is Jennifer Jalbert. She was the first person to donate to us, to our cause. So the next person is Aubrey Mouse, the UKB corporate board. Mona. Who is this? Does that say Dawn? Oh, yes. So Jerry, Katie, Charlotte, Alyssa with Allen Wonderland, Stacy Brown, Beth Hazen, Anna Yahola, CJ Bell, Shelby Cloud Thomas, Morris Seven Star, Diamond Christie, Sheila Bird, Sierra Scraper, Celeste Stewart, Joseph Sam, Sarah Megan Kelly, and Moonlight Beating, and Butler Tower Maintenance. Thank you guys so much. I highly encourage you to mingle with the designers. All of the clothing and jewelry are available for purchase. So enjoy the rest of the evening, and I hope to see everyone at the after party tonight. Thank you.
Give a hand to Danielle and her team for the Winter Solstice Fashion Show.